Hi.
Oh, hi. I'm Kevin.
I'm Ray.
Oh.
And we're here at the... where are we?
Yeah,
Fiber Festival.
Fiber Festival.
New England.
New
Fiber.
England. No, Fiber Festival of New England.
Fiber Festival of New England in West Springfield, Mass.
Yeah, super
Right?
fun.
It's
Yes.
very nice. Good venue. We're having a good time.
Bye.
I know I'm just kind of early, so I'm trying not to do that.
And Heather sold it. So it's kind of way. It's been more.
Hi. Good morning. Welcome back to Yarning at the Homestead. Hi, my name is Tammy, and I am Gracie's Goodies here on YouTube, and I am Gracie's Goodies over on Instagram, and I am Tammy G over on Ravelry. This is episode 49, and welcome back to any previous viewers, and welcome to any new viewers. I know I've had a couple of new subscribers, I think probably because Needles at the Ready mentioned me, but I'm not sure. I have not, as of right now, which is the 19th, November 19th, I have not posted my last video, which is actually my Rhinebeck video. So I do need to post that one first, and then I will post this one, but this is going to be a quick video. Okay, so let's get started. So like I said, my name is Tammy. I live in Connecticut, which is on the eastern coast of the United States, and it's a very small state. And we've had some winter weather. Not a lot, not as much as Buffalo got, but yeah, we had some snow the other day. So what I am wearing my Slopes pullover by Jesie Ostermiller. I made this in 2017. It is made out of Bartlett yarns. It's a really hardy yarn. I really love it. It's a little oversized, but it's not too big. I was looking for my sweaters today, and I'm missing one sweater. Can't remember the name of it. But I am missing one sweater. I have to figure out what I did with it. But yeah, so that's what I'm wearing right now. Bartlett yarns, green, dark jade heather, and Merrill, I believe is the... I love it because it's a little like... it is very pilly right now, but it's a little like heathered. I love that. Love that. So this is what I am wearing. I don't normally wear my hand knits in the house. I tend to wear hoodies and sweats. I have sweats on the bottom, but it's warm and it's cold right now. So I do have one finished object, and I have a couple of works in progress I'm going to talk about, and then I'm going to talk about a couple of purchases that I've made. So this is my finished object. It is the Woolens and Nosh Advent Skein from 2021, from last year. It's a DK weight. I ordered the DK weight. I'm not a huge fan of, because I tend to do my socks now on 9-inch needles, and the DK yarn on 9-inch needles hurts my hands. But I love these colors. I especially love this green. Let me see if I can put it right there. This green right here, and this like greenish brown right here. So I'm really happy with them. I only have, I think this is probably my third set of DK socks. I don't wear them that often, but they'll be nice in the house because they'll be nice and warm in the house. So that is my only finished object. The only thing, honestly, I have been working on is socks. I can talk a little bit about why. So I'll just be honest, October kicked my ass. I got sick at the beginning of October, and I might have talked about this on the last video, but I don't remember. I got sick at the beginning of October with like a bacterial infection. They're not exactly sure what, but I really couldn't keep any food in. It wasn't coming out this way. And I didn't really eat. I lost close to 15 pounds, and it's still going on. They said it could take a while for it to work through its system. It's better. It's better than it was, but it is still going on. And then my pain from all my other health issues. So if you're new here, I'll just briefly say I was diagnosed in 2016 with psoriatic arthritis. I get an infusion every 8 weeks of medicine for that. And then last fall, so in the fall of 2021, I was diagnosed with lumbar spinal stenosis, which causes my entire left side to go numb and be extremely painful. It's pretty useless. And I am getting treatments called ESIs, which are epidural steroid injections in my back. So I just got one on Monday. Today is Saturday, and I just got one on Monday. It can take 3 to 14 days for it to work. It's better than it was, but I'm still in some pain. I still have like a max of being up and able to be on my feet without being in pain of maybe 2 hours. But it is getting better. It is getting better. So we'll see, by the next time I videotape, maybe it will be good. So because of all that, and if you hear me right now, you can see I'm very, very congested, and I've got a wicked cough. And I'm sure it's just a cold. My allergies, I'll talk about that in a minute. So really the only thing I've really wanted to work on is socks, and I haven't done a ton, but I'll show you the 3 that I have been working on. So this is a bag by Ginger Snap, and it was a kit. The yarn is by Yarn at Home Mom, and it's called Zombie Fresh. And then I have a mini skein of Cherry. So this is the yarn. I love it. This is the Cherry. I really love this red too. It might be a little hard to see, but I am freaking loving this. So this is the sock so far. I did, and it's so funny because Kay of crazysocklady does this little pop of color. I have been doing that probably around the same time she started doing it. I started doing it or whatever, but I do put a little pop of color sometimes there. Sometimes I'll do the whole cuff, but the pattern I'm using, actually, I found out about through crazysocklady from Kay, and it is, hold on, let me find it. It is called, hold on. String of Lights, and it's by Sock Witchery. And yeah, so I'm really loving that. So that's what I've been working on. I'll just show you the inside of this bag. Oh, zombies. One more week. The Walking Dead. So that is one of the things I've been working on. And then the other one, I actually have two. So this is the new, this was Jessa Lou's limited edition fall bag. She has one out right now for her holiday bag, which I don't know if I'm gonna get. Inside is plaid. And then this sock, I am also doing String of Lights for this sock. And this is, the yarn is Woolens and Nosh again. And it's Dear Great Pumpkin. So here is the ball. Yeah, all my yarn right now is in balls. I have taken to put up my ball, to put up my yarn winder and all that stuff, takes a little bit. And rolling them into balls is kind of been therapeutic for me, being so sick and in pain and everything like that. So I've just been rolling all my yarn into balls. So yes, this sock is again, Festival of Lights. No, is that a String of Lights? Sorry, String of Lights. Don't you love it? So I'm much farther along on this, obviously. I'm a little worried that it might be too fat for me. But there is some, because there is a little bit of a rib. It's a, so we'll see. So that's the second pair I've been working on. And then I picked up a Christmas pair that I haven't worked on in a while. Again, this is a Jessa Lou bag. My gnomes. It's a gnome sock bag. And this is Pixie Yarn. And this is color Tree of Lights. I remember when I saw this on her Instagram feed, excuse me, I automatically loved it and I bought it. So I am actually on the heel turn, but there's an issue. I'm just doing a plain vanilla sock for this one. It's a little shorter because it's only a 50-gram skein. And even though I never use 100 grams on my socks, I don't even come close. I probably have 50 grams left over, but I'm still being really cautious with this. So it is going to be a little bit of a shorter sock. I don't tend to love shorter socks, but as long as it covers my ankle, I'm good. But I hadn't done a heel in a while, and I forgot, and I do this all the time. I do the flat part, and then I pick up all the stitches, and I forget to do the heel turn. So I cut the yarn, so I had to go back in and reattach it to do the heel turn before I pick up my stitches. So that is where I am on this one. So that's pretty much it. Those are the only whips that I have been working on when I have the brain space and or I am not in a ton of pain, because that has been my life lately. In honesty, my life has been going to school, working, trying to make it through the day. I'm usually by 1 o'clock, I'm in a ton of pain. My kids, my students are so great. I do use a walker at school. Excuse me, I didn't bring my tea in. I do use a walker at school, and my kids are great. If I have to get up and move around the room, I just go scoot, and they just like move everything out of the way. And I've made some modifications for my classroom. Like I had a cordless phone in my car that I had bought years ago for my father-in-law, and then we ended up not using it, and then he had died recently and I never returned it. And so it was difficult for me to get to the phone. It took me a long time to get to my phone because the phone is by the door and my desk is on the other side of the classroom, and trying to get through the kids with the walker and stuff. So I said, hey, maybe this will work. So the custodian and I took the other phone off, put this phone in, and yay, it works. So now I have the cordless phone with me. But it's really cool that I'm able to do that. But yeah, so there's been just that going on, and it's taken up a lot of my life right now. Taking up a lot of my life. But I've received a lot of things. So first, let's talk about Fiber Festival of New England, which happens in West Springfield. And it happened first weekend in November. And I did purchase a little bit more. So when I went to Rhinebeck, the only thing I came back from Rhinebeck was one skein of yarn from Bumblebee Acres and the Gnome kit from Going Gnome. That's it. That's all I bought at Rhinebeck. So at Fiber Festival of New England, I'm like, okay, I knew there was one thing I wanted to get Brown Bunny was actually at Rhinebeck, but I was in so much pain at Rhinebeck that I think I got to 3, maybe 4 barns, and that was it. I was done. So I knew I wanted to get another bowl from Brown Bunny Pottery. I don't believe she has an online presence. She only sells this. So I got this bowl with the sheep. We have a chicken bowl from her. Chicken bowl is a little bit bigger. She says she doesn't often do this color, and I kept going between this mustard speckled color and like a creamy speckled color, but then I eventually picked this one up because I really like the color mustard. Look, he's even got a little tail. So yeah, so that was the very first purchase. I immediately went, she's usually in the last aisle, I immediately went to her booth and got a new bowl. So now I can take it downstairs so we can use it. Now that I've shown it to you. And then I bought some bags. So this one is from Silver Key Stitches, who is a maker here in Connecticut. And she makes these like bucket ones. And I've seen her a couple of times and I haven't bought one. But this time I saw this one and I said, okay, I'll get that one. It may become a cat bed, who knows? The inside fabric is like a periwinkle, no, it's a gray swirly. So it's really nice. So yes, this is by Silver Key Stitches. It's pretty big. So I got that. And then I bought another bag. This bag is from Alleghany Fiber Arts from Bradford, Pennsylvania. And I will put this down. And I've been wanting this fabric on a bag for a while. I think this one's a newer fabric because this one has the Mandalorian in it. Also, I think that's the Mandalorian. I don't know. I don't have Disney Plus, so I've never seen the Mandalorian, but it has like the Boba Fett helmet. So it's like the Day of the Dead type with the droids. Like, see, I don't know who that is. Who's this? Anybody know? Who is that? I know it's hard to see today. The light's not the best in here. So I did get this. I said, okay, I'll get this bag. It's nice and big. It has it's separated inside into 2 spaces. The space in the middle is a pocket. How cool is that? Let's see. I like the little pink polka dot fabric inside, the teal fabric inside. And it has a handle. So yeah, so I'm liking this bag. So that was pretty much all I had purchased. And I purchased some soap from my friend. Oh my gosh, I can't think of her name right now. But she's also here in Connecticut. And so I purchased some soap. I purchased 2 soaps, one for me and one for the spouse. And then I'm getting ready to leave, and I said, I didn't get any yarn again. So I walked back around, and there had been some yarn I picked up and I liked, and I put back down. Because in all honesty, I am so Sable, it's not even funny. And if you're not sure what Sable is, it's Stash Acquisition Beyond Life Expectancy. I'm 54. Yeah. So maybe I'll show how much stash I have here. And over there, this room is an absolute mess. My house is an absolute mess because I've not been able to do anything for a good 6 weeks. It is what it is. Anyway, so I said, you know what? Let me go buy some yarn because of course I have to go buy some yarn. So I went back to this booth, which is Jagger Spun. Now, Jagger Spun is the yarn that I just used to make my App and Glow. So I liked the yarn. I liked working with it. And when I had walked by, they had these bundles. Let me show you the bundle. And I was attracted to the bundle. So here's the bundle. Okay, and there is 996 yards, almost 1,000 yards here. Okay, and it is Sport DK weight. Isn't that pretty? It's very soft. It doesn't really say, I mean, they don't tell you what kind of yarn wool it is. It just says 100% wool. But it is actually pretty soft. And a lot of these, like this gray one, not necessarily, but the rest of them are all kind of like heathered looking. I'm thinking of possibly the Tanis Camaro, I think it's called. It's got that V like colorful yoke. However, I don't have enough for an entire sweater, so I did buy some extra. So then I bought this to go along with it. This is Zephyr. This is 50% wool, 50% silk in the colorway Mushroom, which is a gray tinged with like a pink. I don't know if you can see that. But I only got 4 of these. So I should have probably bought 2 more. They were not expensive at all. I should have bought 2 more. So I have close to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have about 1,000 yards for this too. So I have about 2,000 yards. That's not going to make a long sleeve sweater for me. But I could probably do like a lot of my sweaters I tend to do half sleeves anyway because I like to layer them. So I think I might do that and not do the full sleeve. We'll see. I'll finish the body because I also don't do cropped. So I need a longer body. Excuse me. And then I'll see how much I have left for the sleeves. And maybe I'll just end up capping it and it'll just be like a vest that I can throw over. So yeah, that's it. That's what I got. So I do want to talk about some other acquisitions I have received. I did not show this the last time I videotaped, but I bought this book, Crochet World, which I have not used yet. I've not made anything from. It's by Rikki Gustafson. Gustafson? I think that's how it's pronounced. Gustafson. And there's some really cool, like they have a gnome in here. This is crochet, obviously, but they have some really cool things. Look at the Kelpie. So yeah, I like mystical creatures and things like that. So, I definitely had to get it. I'm saying a lot, and I apologize. So it's very cute. If you're interested in it, you should pick it up if you're interested in those kind of mystical creatures. And then I received some things in the mail. So what have I received? I have received my Woolens and Nosh 2022 Advent Skein. And I have not looked into it, but I did look. Got a little stitch marker. Or progress keeper. I think what I'm going to do is though I am going to wind up. She gave us some mini skeins. I think I'm going to wind these up and do the cuffs before I cast on. And then there is some candy in here also. But yeah, I haven't looked into it, and I love that she gets these little bags. Look at that. So it all stays right in there. So I haven't looked at it, and I didn't look at it this time again. But I do think I am going to start at least the cuffs on this. So that's my Woolens and Nosh 2022 Advent Skein. And then I got my Freckled Whimsy Advent Skein. And that is still in there. I haven't opened it up. And we've got a whole like little thing from her. Freckled Whimsy. I have to look because I have her peppermint mocha somewhere and they're all skeined up, and I wanted to start on them the other day and I can't find what I did with them. I've lost a lot of things lately. I don't know what's going on with me. I just don't know where things are. Well, I do. Part of my, especially the psoriatic arthritis, the medication I take for it gives me brain fog. Yeah, I got frogs in my brain. Gives me brain fog very often, and I can't remember things. And also, you know what? When you're in pain, you are trying so hard to control that pain and be able to live at least somewhat of a life that, yeah, I don't always remember things. So I got those, and then I also got Timber Yarns 12 Days of Christmas. And she is doing a Grinch themed 12 Days of Christmas. So we got 2 minis. So again, I'm going to start the cuff. 2 minis. I'm going to wind these up. I got a little Grinch progress keeper right there. So I'll wind these up, and then also of course, she always sends some goodies. So I've got some hot chocolate, and I think there is some chocolate. So I got some hot chocolate, and I got some Cadbury chocolate, which I'm very excited. I have not delved into it yet. And then the last thing I received in the mail was Marinated Yarns. Gnome Made Gifts Gnome. So this is going along with Imagined Landscapes gnomes. She does gnomes. Now, I'll show you the last gnome I bought. So this is, I ordered this one, which is the candied fruitcake assortment. So I ordered this one. There is a little stitch marker in here. So I hadn't even opened it. I'm just opening it now. So there's a little stitch marker in here. It's a little gnome stitch marker from Marinated Yarns. Look at that. So cute. Mark and count. Oops, can you see that? Mark and count. It says stitch markers made by Christine Perry at Mark and Count. And she tells me which ones I should use for which colors. So I bought the pattern from Imagine Landscape, and I have not started it yet. I'm also buying the pattern for the Bobble Along too. I don't remember who's doing the Bobble Along, but I have to figure out yarn for that one too. Let me show you my last Imagine Landscapes gnome. So this bag is from, is it 7 Sisters? I don't remember who this bag is from. Does it have it? Yeah, it has it right here. Beautiful Sister. So I got this last year, and I think I got the kit together. And I love it. It's like a Swedish themed Christmas one. And I bought the pattern last year for, I don't remember which gnome it is, whichever gnome was released last year. And I just finished the beard and nose. Yep. So far behind on things, and that stresses me out a little bit too. But yeah, so that was it. That's all I've done for my gnome from last year that I planned on doing. I don't know. I have 5 days coming up. So we are off Wednesday. They actually gave us a full day off on Wednesday. Usually it's only a half day. Thursday, Friday, actually Saturday, Sunday. I have to get some grading done this weekend. And what I'm going to be doing as soon as I finish this up right now is I'm going to be running to our house in Bristol, which we finally sold. Yesterday was the closing, but we have today and tomorrow to finish up cleaning it out, packing up some things. So we bought that house in March of 2018. And then my mother-in-law died in October 2018. We moved in here. My father-in-law died in December 2018, and we haven't been back to that house, and we haven't lived there. So it is full of dust. I'm allergic to dust, hence this crap that's going on in my face right now with the congestion and the cough and the sneezing. So it's my allergies. So I'm allergic to dust, but I'm going to be at the house again today. I'm going to pretty much try to get my stuff all finalized. I might show you a little video of the tubs I have here. I have 3 more tubs of yarn. I have 4 more tubs of yarn at the house. 3 tubs of good yarn, 1 tub of big box yarn. I have no place to put 3 more tubs of yarn. No place. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do with it. I don't know what I'm doing with it. I'm not getting rid of it. Actually, I think I got the 3 tubs into 2 tubs. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Who knows, but I got to get back to that house today. My spouse is working, and she's going to join me there probably around noon. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today. As I said, it's probably going to be 2 hours, 3 hours at the most, and then I'll be done. So, well, this was a really quick one. I hope you liked something that you saw. Give me a like, give me a comment. Maybe next time I'll have a giveaway. I think I probably will have a giveaway next time. And hopefully I'll be feeling better. I've just been feeling like crap. So thank you for stopping in and checking me out. And I will see you again soon. Ta-ta for now. Bye.